Good morning, guys. Mark Welsh Piper. Please join me for a cigar. It's early hours of Monday morning, and the reason why I'm up this stupid hour is because I sleep during the day because I'm actually in work a bit later on today. Current time, according to my clock on my lighter here, 5 minutes to 3 in the morning. Sorry, got a bit of coffee stain on my finger there. Apologise. Right, a cigar. I'm just going to smoke. And 1 second, guys. I left me LCS themed coffee just outside. 1 second. Right, I've got me coffee. Cheers, everybody. Not much froth on it. It seems to have disappeared. I don't know if it's down to the cold weather because it's only 7 degrees here at the moment. Cheers, everybody. Oh, and as Smarty Bob say, that's good coffee. I know it's good coffee because I made it myself. Thanks for that one, Bob. It's nice to see Poacher's Pipe Phil do another video. So good to see you, Phil. Hope all well. I know you had a lot of issues, you know, and life problems, and there's other issues which you don't want to mention, but some of us know about, which is quite your prerogative. Anyway, it's good to see you back. Good to see that you've made another pipe. I'm sure Jonathan will really enjoy smoking that one. And yeah, I think you've done another good job. You know, you wasn't happy, you wasn't 100% happy with it, but I think you've done a nice job on it anyway. Cigar I'm going to smoke tonight, guys, or this morning, is this. I've had this for a while. It's Macanundo. I think it's called the Cafe. It's out of they have a series of 4 series in their portfolio. You have the Inspirado, the Legacy, which is what this is out of, the Emissary, and what's the other one? I've not wrote it down. What an idiot. Anyway, there's 4. They have a series of, in their portfolio, 4 different series, I believe they call it. I don't know, I could be wrong there, but they have different cigars in the different portfolios. But in this cigar here, and it's a Connecticut shade, which I've not had a Connecticut shade for a while, but it's nice to get back to a milder cigar rather than smoking the stronger ones, which I've been doing for the last few months really. So it'd be nice to get back to one. So thank you, Paul Gilson, for this. I'm sure Paul sent me this. I actually have to look it up to find out what it was because I didn't know, and I think I've only ever had one Macanundo before. So this is from the like I said, the Legacy series. It's a cafe. It's the cafe one. It's called the Cafe, but I'm not sure whether it's the crystal tube. It didn't come with a tube. Obviously, you didn't want some glass if it was the tube, or it could be a Hyde Park. Now, a lot of these cigars in this. Oops, hang on. Let me just readjust my lighting, guys. You might end up with a beam coming down. 1 second. Excuse me. Oh, what are you doing there? Let's try that. Sorry about that. Because my screen goes all dark, like it just has again now. So yeah. So there's actually 21 Vitolas in this series. So, and they got some cracking names for them. Like a lot of them are like based from London. I don't know how they got. So you got ones like called Prince Philip, Prince of Wales, Hyde Park, Hampton Court, Duke of York, Duke of Windsor, Duke of Devon, Lords, Ascots, Diplomat, Thames, and Tudor, plus whatever the names are of the others. So we've got 21 Vitolas in this series, so in this Legacy series. Like I said, I don't know much about anything that Macanundo. I know they've been going a while, so let's give this a cut and a light. I'm expecting this to be a little bit woody, a little bit sweet, nutty. So yeah, and it goes well with the coffee apparently, which I've got here, as you've seen. So let's give this a cut. Now I'm going to give this a V-cut if I can find my V-cutter. And sod's law, I can't find my V-cutter. Oh yes I can. Down there. So this is the V-cutter I use. It's a DuPont, double bladed. So we've got the standard straight cut or the V-cut, which is that one on the top, which is what I'm going to use. Yeah, I think this is a 5.5. Look, I've measured it at 5.5 inches. That's why I think it's, well, cigars what I think it might have been by, I think it's 50. It looks like it's very close to 50. So it's like, it's almost like Robusto size, you know, in the Vitola. 5.5 by 50. Yeah, it could be like I said, Connecticut shade wrapper, San Andreas binder, and it's got Mexican and Dominican fillers. So it's yeah, so it's, like I said, it could be a crystal, what they call crystal tube. I presume it comes in a crystal tube, but obviously Paul sent it without the tube. So it could be that or the Hyde Park. That's the only thing I can think of, being it that size, or Vitola. So let's give this cut a light on the guys. 6 minutes already. What the hell's the time gone? Haven't even started yet. Because I'll tell you what, if you have a look at them on the web, guys, and some of these have got some great bands on them. No, Simon likes to dampen the cap of his cigars. He thinks he gets a better cut, and you got less likely chance of it splitting on the top when you cut it. But I've had no issues, as you can see. Nice V cut there. I could do a double V, but I'm happy with that. Let's see what a dry draw's like. I get sweetness straight off that dry draw, guys. Normally with a dry draw, I get the typical woodsy, earthy sort of. But I get a lot of sweetness. Sweetness hit me first off there. Right, let's light it up. Which lighter to use? No, yeah, no, I've got the decision of which lighter to use. I don't know where my big one is. So I'm going to use the medium sized one again. I think I might need to turn this one up slightly. I used it the other day and the flame wasn't brilliant. Let's just see which way I've got to go. Yeah, got a handy, got an easy pull out, lift up little knob here to tune it. Sorry, to tune it. Oh, not really piano to turn it. So I'm just gonna. Oh, that's on full actually. Hang on, I should turn it off. It's a Vertigo one. This one is, guys. It's a Vertigo, available on Amazon, as you're more likely well aware. So let's give it a light. You can hear the gas pulsating, so that's what's telling me it's getting low. And then sometimes you might get a big flame shooting out of it. It's another sign of your gas is getting low. As you can see, I'm turning the cigar as I light. Looks good. He says. There we go. I did ask him one of my videos a couple of days ago, guys, when he can help me with a lighter I'm looking for. It's called the Jetline Mr. Big Boy. Now they don't ship here to the UK from their own website. It's a big, it's like a desktop lighter, you know, it's a big chunky one of the just a bigger version of the Big Boy, but it's what's called Mr. Big Boy. I'm trying to get one in copper. I think they're $29 or $24.95 on their website. But if anyone can get me one shipped over, I'd be grateful. And obviously I'll cover all costs. Yeah, I'm really liking the lighter. It's a 4-jet lighter, but it burns red. I think they put an element or something in the top of the lighter, so when you light it, it burns them colours. Because I've had one these lighters I have had before. This is just a single jet lighter. These actually burned green when I first had them. Yeah, another one low on gas. But I got a few lighters here. I got these what I started collecting. I'm bought one for a while, and I've gifted a few of these out. Paleo. These ones I've heard of through Simon LCS. You know, I mean, I've got two of them. This is the Kentucky Fried Cured version, and there's a white one, gloss ones, because they do a lot anyway. I said though, so it's only just lit it up, so give it a chance. Take a few more puffs. Yep. Getting the sweetness and the nuttiness coming through the retro hail. So guys, let me just shut these doors a minute because it's a little bit cool. Like I said, it's only 7 degrees this morning. But yeah, the temperatures have dropped quite a lot here in the UK. I'm expecting in the next couple of weeks some snow and frost. Excuse me. Just get rid of some of the coffee out your mush. Yeah, so the Macanundo. Yeah, I think I had one other before, but I can't remember what that one was. It had like a, I'm sure it had a sleeve on it, you know, a cedar sleeve. Can't remember what it was. But thank you. I'm sure Paul has sent me this. Paul Gilson. Go and check him out, guys. If I'm wrong, please forgive me. You know, make a note of it in the bucket so I can apologise properly if it isn't Paul. Tell you what though, guys, I'm struggling to keep this lit. And you see, I've just lit it. Give it a bit of more of a blast. I've been looking at some of these EMG cigars. Now, I thought they were UK based. They're not, they're actually Swiss based. Which has sort of put me off, because obviously they're a lot cheaper in Switzerland than in the UK. But you can get them on GQ tobaccos. But obviously they don't do the full portfolio. So I'd like to give them a go, just to see how they taste. I've seen a lot of fancy, you know, short videos on Instagram and I like a bit. So I'm really in the posh settings, and as they are, you know, the aficionados and all that, with their £1,300, £1,500 DuPont lighters and the fancy cutters, you know. And settings I'll never ever get to see or be in. But I can still enjoy a good cigar like the best of them. Anyway. Well, Simon's talking about Northwoods in one of his videos the other day. Hasn't not done any for a while. I've not got, can't remember when I ordered some, so that's a good reminder for me to get some, so thank you, Simon. I've definitely not bought any this year. Yet to watch, I know we need to say thanks to Carolina Rose, guys, for, you know, she's keeping us informed, you know, through the either emails on that that thing was signed up for. I can't remember the name of it now. And obviously with the videos. So she's got another one out today. An update on Jonathan Piper X1X. I've yet to see that yet, so let's wish him well. And at least he's got a nice new pipe heading towards him. I hope it cheers him up a bit anyway. And I hope he starts feeling a lot better soon. I don't know if JC has seen this. I don't know whether you like. What do you think of this mug, Jim? Do you like this one? It's a recent purchase. It's like resin with a metal insert, I think. I don't know how it's done. I think the resin's put on after, because it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's joined. It's got a couple of joins in it. So yeah. So they say resin, but it feels like plastic. But you know, same thing in it. I thought I was going to have a share a cigar and a few minutes with you guys. I'm going to miss Jim tomorrow if he does a clap open, because I'll be in work. So I'll go to bed about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. Get up about between 2 and 3, and then I'm out the house at about 5:15. It takes me about 20 minutes to get to work, and then start work 6 o'clock. But at least I'm back on to my standard shifts now, my 4 on 4 off, rather than the few 72-hour shifts I've been doing the last few weeks. It's been a nice break. I've actually had to order, and I forgot to order my pollen filter for my car, so the service I planned doing this weekend I didn't do. So I'll do that on my next 4 off. I've also found out an issue with the car. You know, this i30, I got to replace the BMW X3 while it's off the road. But apparently the horn has never worked on it, and they said, oh, it's just a fuse. So I took the dealer's word for it, you know. When I bought it, I said, you know, the horns are not normally a problem, fuse or a relay. So anyway, because I've been having issues, and I've not been able to chase the fault. I know the horn works because it goes off when the alarm goes off, yeah. And also, I've checked the relays, checked the fuses, they're all okay. So I'm thinking the only other thing can be the fault with the clock spring or squib, which is inside the steering wheel. I don't exactly know what it does, but it's behind the airbag. So I took the airbag out, took the steering wheel off, so you can see the squib or the clock spring. And underneath, guess what, guys? There's 2 wires cut. I wonder what they're for, right? 2 wires cut. So I'm thinking the dealer knew there's a fault with the horn, and it's coming up on the dashboard. Because if it's normally the squib or the clock spring, you normally get the airbag light comes on, or the 4x4 warning light comes on, and I think they've cut the wires because they know it's a faulty squib clock spring, and they've done that to hide the fault off the so it's not been coming up on the dashboard. But I've got a plug-in diagnostics thing, and it's not come up on that. Whether it's because it's too basic, the one I've got, but I can reset lights on it, lights and service and all that. But I'm surprised it hasn't come up as a fault. Weird. So they've sold me a dodgy car 10 months ago. No, it's actually 12 months next month. Yeah, it's 12 months. So, because it's not worked, I'm not really been bothered because I don't do long journeys on it. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have. I shouldn't be driving a vehicle that what it's safety. Safety things you working, So It's just something I've never got round to, guys, really, let's be honest about it. Just haven't got round to it. But it's due for it's what we call its MOT, which is its yearly roadworthiness certificate in the UK, which is due the end of next month. So I've been looking at it, try and get it sorted, and that's what I found. Just a couple of wires cut. So I'm thinking I'm going to rejoin them together, see whether the fault comes up on the dashboard, and then I'll know whether it's a clock spring. So if the airbag light comes on, I know it's a faulty clock spring. And what winds me up is it's not an expensive item. It is if you get it from a dealer, but you get it from eBay, stuff like that, you know. Get it off a used car, you know. And they're about 30 quid, yeah. 30 quid, something like that, you know. $25, $22. So they're cheap, yeah. But instead of them, they couldn't be asked to replace it, so they just done a fudge on it, you know, just cut wires. And I hate people who do that, mess around with cars and you know, just to, you know, it's like when the people mess around with radios and they just fudge up all the wiring and it looks a bloody mess, you know. It winds me up to hell, that does. Or they put cut holes into speakers and all this, and the car looks a mess. I mean, you know, little things like that winds me up. Sorry, guys. A little bit of a rant. So I've got to sort that out. If not, we're going to have to rewire it to a button on the dash somewhere. Yeah, so obviously smoking a Connecticut, you know, if you do smoke a lot of the not so much the full strength, I'd say medium to full and full strength cigars, the a Connecticut helps reset your palate a bit, you know, and you appreciate Connecticut as well a little bit more, you know, because a lot of people who smoke the heavier side cigars regularly don't normally go back to Connecticut, but it's a good idea to do that. Like I said, to reset your palate and makes you realise how good a Connecticut can be. You know, the go-to Connecticut, I believe, in America is the Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne. I think that's the biggest selling Connecticut in the US. For me, no, it didn't float my boat, unfortunately. But we got some here by GQ, like I said before, which are, excuse me, are not, you know, don't set your world on fire, but for a cheap cigar, they're okay. I don't know how much these are. I don't think they're that expensive, but it's an okay cigar, you know. I can't remember a Connecticut that's I've really gone, that's really tasty, you know, to be honest with you guys. Because like me going on, I'm more of a medium to medium full side, you know, smoker. You see me smoke a few of the heavy side of cigars, you know, the like the Partagas Black, like Dave Piper Dave 2023 has what he put me onto them. Tatuati tattoos, things like that. Papa Freitas, you know, there's a few good, you know, high side of medium, which is what I sort of smoke. And yeah, like, you know, I've got a few of the I'll tell you what, not a bad cigar for the Connecticut. Incas, if you can get hold of it, Incas, guys, and they're reasonably priced as well, you know. I still got a few of them in my Tupperware. I bought a box. Must have been 23, sometime in 23. I bought a box and I think they're a box of 20s. And I think I've got about 4 of them left. So again, time to order some more when funds allow, of course. Yeah, so I hope you're all well, guys. Hope you're all doing okay. Hope you all had a good weekend. I believe it's a holiday today. Is it Columbus Day? It's Columbus Day in America. So I hope you all, if it's a national holiday, I don't know. Hope you all enjoy your extra day off if you've got an extra day off, if you're lucky enough to get a day off. So I don't know whether you have a holiday on the Columbus Day, you know. So hope you enjoy your extra day if you got it off, guys. So I've got to take the two dogs to the vets this week. They both have been scratching a lot, so we don't know whether someone's bit them. We haven't seen any ticks on on them. But one of the dogs, the white dogs, which you've seen on a previous video, she's been biting by a tail end, and unfortunately she's made. I mean, I was looking at it the other day. It looked like she had a bite of some sort, and I put some cream on it, but because she's been biting it more and more when we don't see her, like if we're asleep or something. Yeah, she's made it a lot worse. So we're gonna have to go and take both of them to the vets. The black one, I think I keep saying to Ange, my ex, that I think the dog's got a skin condition, so it's time to get it checked out properly once and for all. It's not fair on the dogs. So we got chipped to the vets this week. Well, she will have, because I'm in work and she's off. She got 3 weeks off. She's had 2. She got another week off. So baby's doing well. New grandson's doing fine. They've upped his feeds a little bit from every 4 hours to every 3 hours because he was only a small baby, but he wasn't putting on enough weight what the professionals wanted to see. So obviously they've changed his feeds to every 3 hours, and it's apparently now taking 90 mils. No idea how much that is, but it wasn't taking that much. I think he was taking 50 or 60, and obviously it wasn't enough for him. So they told my daughter to up his feeds and more regular, like. So yeah, but he's well. He's putting the weight on now. It was sort of just his weight sort of flatlined for a bit, which they weren't really happy about. That's why they told my daughter to up the feeds, because it sort of flatlined a little bit, and they said he should be putting weight on. He's a month old now, and he should be putting more weight on than what he is. So that's why they've done it. But they're both healthy. Daughter's healthy. She's still got a bit of an infection, so I hope she gets over that soon. Well, guys, by my lighting at the start of it, like maybe because of the draft on the doors in the shed here, that looks pretty damn good ash, doesn't it? Pretty tight, good burn line. Yeah, surprised me. And I think where that dark line there, you see that dark line, I think that's where it's going to ash. So I'm not going to take a chance. I'm going to dash it. And on that note, I'll wish you all well. Have a good week, and I'll see you on the next Welsh's Waffle. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate your time. Appreciate your comments. Please hit that like button. Make a comment, much appreciated. It helps the algorithm in YouTube. I don't know how much longer we're going to be here for, guys, the way things are going. But take care, everybody. Wish you all sweet smokes and good health. All the best.